Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today our topic is compounds of sulfur. So, the compounds of sulfur we have S sulfur dioxide. SO2. Now first the preparation. The different methods of the preparation of the sulfur dioxide are: number one, by burning sulfur. Sulfur dioxide along with 6 to 7% of sulfur trioxide is obtained by burning of sulfur in air or oxygen. तो जब हम एयर में लेते हैं सल्फर को तो इसको जलाते हैं, it exists in the form of acid. When we burn it, it forms sulfur dioxide 8 times, and we have 8 times sulfur dioxide. Number second is laboratory preparation. In the laboratory we have two methods of the preparation. Number first is by heating copper turnings with concentrated sulfuric acid. So when the copper is heated with the concentrated sulfuric acid, we get copper sulfate plus SO2 plus H2O. So we can balance it. We can take 2 times water. So this is SO4 and 1 SO2 twice water. Oxygen 8 times, 4 times, 6 times and 8 times. Hydrogen 4 times, hydrogen 4 times. Now our second method, this is first method of preparation, and second laboratory method of preparation is by treating in the second laboratory method we are treating, it is prepared sulfites with dilute sulfuric acid. By treating sulfites with dilute H2SO4. So in the sulfites we are taking sodium sulfite and Na2SO3 plus H2SO4 gives Na2SO4 plus SO2 plus H2O. This is sodium sulfite. So when the sodium sulfite is treated with this is dilute sulfuric acid, we get sodium sulfate, sulfur dioxide and the water. Number third method is of preparation is by roasting of sulfide ores. By a roasting of sulfide ores. So in the industry, this sulfur dioxide is prepared, is obtained or is manufactured, or we can say on the large scale it is manufactured by roasting sulfide ores like iron pyrite or zinc sulfide. So, how the sulfur dioxide is obtained by the roasting of the sulfide ore like FeS2. So, the reaction is when these are roasted, we get sulfur dioxide. FeS2 plus O2 gives Fe2O3, Fe2O3 plus SO2. So, while balancing the reaction, we have FeS2, that is solid, that is iron pyrite. We are treating it with the oxygen and we get ferric oxide Fe2O3 plus sulfur dioxide, and we will balance it. This is 3 times, we will multiply it by 2, 6 times. So iron is 4 times, 4 times. Now we have 4 2s are 8 times sulfur, 8 times sulfur. Now then we will balance the oxygen. 2 3s are 6, 8 2s are 16. 16 and 6, so we 22. We have oxygen 2, we will multiply it by 11. So 11 2s are 22. So the reaction is balanced, that by roasting iron pyrite, that means we are heating iron pyrite with in presence of the oxygen, we get Fe2O3 and we get sulfur dioxide. Now the second reaction is zinc sulfide. Zinc sulfide upon oxidation, upon heating forms zinc sulfide, zinc oxide, plus SO2. So we have here zinc oxide, we will multiply it by 2, so we have 2 zinc, we will multiply it with 2, so twice. Now sulfur is twice, we will multiply it by 2, 2 2s are 4, 2s are 6, and we have to multiply it by 6 so that the oxygen get balanced. So upon roasting zinc sulfide with the oxygen, we get zinc oxide and sulfur dioxide. These are some of the methods of the preparation of the sulfur dioxide. Now the properties of the sulfur dioxide. पहले हम physical properties इसकी ले लेंगे. In the physical properties, we have now properties physical. In the physical properties, sulfur dioxide is a colorless gas having suffocating odor. It is highly soluble in water. Poisonous in nature. causes inflammation of lungs. It liquefies at room temperature at a pressure of 2 atmospheric pressure. It boils at 293, 263 Kelvin. So these are some of the physical properties of sulfur dioxide. Now it is chemical properties. So we have to write various chemical properties. So for the chemical properties, number one is तो पहली chemical property जो है sulfur dioxide, when it dissolves in the water, it forms an sulfuric acid. So acidic properties. Acidic properties. So now first acidic property is that sulfur dioxide dissolves in water. Sulfur dioxide dissolves in water to form sulfurous acid. SO2 plus water, it forms H2SO3, sulfurous acid. H2SO4 is sulfuric acid, and here we have H2SO3, that is sulfurous acid. Number second acidic property is reaction with sodium hydroxide. It reacts with the sodium hydroxide and forms, because it is a base and the sulfur dioxide is the acidic oxide, it reacts with it, it forms first sodium sulfite, and with the excess of the sulfur dioxide, sodium bisulfite is formed. It forms sodium sulfite, and with excess of sulfur dioxide, sodium bisulfite is formed. So NaOH plus SO2, it forms Na2SO3. This is sodium sulfite plus H2O, twice. So we have sodium 2, so hydrogen 2, sulfur 1, oxygen. Here we have 3 and 1, 4, 2 and 2, 4. This is sodium sulfite. And with excess of this sulfur dioxide, this then reacts with the sodium sulfite, reacts with sulfur dioxide in presence of the water, it forms sodium bisulfite, NaHSO3. So we will balance it. Here we have 2 times sodium, twice sodium. H we have twice. Here H is 2 hydrogen sulfide. Sulfur is twice. Oxygen is 3, 2, 5 or 1, 6. 2 3s are 6. This is sodium bisulfite. Reaction with carbonates and bicarbonates. It decomposes. It means sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide decomposes carbonates and bicarbonates liberating carbon dioxide. So we will write the reaction that when the sulfur dioxide, it decomposes carbonates and it forms carbon dioxide. So the sulfur dioxide plus sodium carbonate, Na2CO3, in presence of the moisture, that is water, it forms sodium sulfite, Na2SO3 is the sodium. First it forms sodium sulfate, then sodium bisulfite is formed, NaHCO3, Na sodium bisulfite, that is NaHSO, sodium, this is sodium bisulfite plus carbon dioxide. So we have, when the sulfur dioxide reacts with the sodium carbonate, it decomposes sodium carbonate, it forms sodium bisulfite and carbon dioxide is liberated. This is twice NaHSO3 plus carbon dioxide plus carbon. So this is already balanced. 2 3s are 6 and 2 8. 3 or 2 5 5 6 8. We have 2. Here we have sulfur. 2 2s are 4. Sulfur is 2. Sulfur 2. Sodium 2. Sodium 2. Hydrogen 2. Hydrogen 2. Carbon is 1. Carbon is 1. And oxygen, now we will balance oxygen. 2 2s are 4. 4 or 3. 7 and 1 8. 2 3s are 6. 6 and 2 8. So sodium sulfite bisulfite, this is sodium bisulfite and water is formed. Now acidic property. After acidic properties we have oxidizing properties. Sulfur dioxide acts as a mild oxidizing agent. It oxidizes, number 1, hydrogen sulfide. It oxidizes. The number 1 of the oxidation properties is it oxidizes hydrogen sulfide to the sulfur, that H2S sulfur. So H2S plus SO2 gives H2O plus S. We balance it, 2S, 2S. H2O we will take twice. Now we have sulfur thrice sulfur. This is how the oxidation of the sulfur dioxide is done by sulfur dioxide. Next property is the active. It also oxidizes active metals, and it oxidizes active metals like magnesium, iron, etc. Number second, Mg plus SO2 forms Mg. When Mg reacts with the sulfur dioxide, it forms MgO, and sulfur is liberated twice. So, how the oxidation takes place, you must understand it, that the oxidation state of the magnesium in the metallic form is 0. So here in magnesium oxide, oxygen is in -2 oxidation state and magnesium is in +2 oxidation. So it has lost 2 electrons, so the oxidation of the magnesium has taken place. Similarly, if you see that in hydrogen sulfide, sulfur is in negative oxidation -2, तो जब सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड के साथ रिएक्ट करता है तो सल्फर जो है it is in the elementary form, so here it is in 0 oxidation state, here it was in -2 oxidation state, so it has lost 2 electrons, and by losing the electrons it gets oxidized from S-2 to S0. Similarly, magnesium, its oxidation state is 0 in the elementary state form, so here in the compound MgO it is in oxygen -2 and magnesium +2. So from 0 to +2, so it has lost 2 electrons, so it gets oxidized. Number third is Fe plus SO2. So when the iron reacts with the sulfur dioxide, it forms FeO plus FeS. We balance it twice, so we have 2 and 1 3, so we have 3 Fe. Oxygen 2, sulfur 1. So FeO, here it was in 0 oxidation state, it is in -2 oxidation state, and then with the sulfur it too is in -2 oxidation state, in +2 oxidation state. So Fe gets oxidized from 0 to +2. So these are some of the oxidizing properties of the sulfur dioxide. Now, important reducing properties. Number reducing properties of the sulfur dioxide. The reducing properties of the sulfur dioxide are that in presence of the moisture it liberates nascent hydrogen, due to which it acts as a strong reducing agent. The different reducing properties of the sulfur dioxide are that it reduces halogens. Number 1, sulfur dioxide reduces halogens to halogen acids. For example, we will take the reaction how the sulfur dioxide reduces halogens in presence. So we have in the earlier I have said, पहले ही मैंने बताया कि in the moisture it acts as a reducing agent due to the liberation of the nascent oxygen, nascent hydrogen, and because of that it acts as a strong reducing agent. So it reduces halogens. Sulfur dioxide plus Cl2 in presence of the moisture, it forms H2SO4 plus HCl. So we will balance it twice. We will take this twice. H2SO4. Now hydrogen is 4 times. Hydrogen is 4 times. So sulfur 1 time, oxygen 2 and 2 4, 4 times, chlorine 2 times, and oxygen 4 times, hydrogen 4 times, 2 and 2 4. Number second, it decolorizes. Pink violet color of acidified KMnO4 or KMnO4. So when this sulfur dioxide is treated with the KMnO4 in presence of moisture, it forms K2SO4 plus MnSO4 twice plus K2SO4 MnSO4 plus H2SO4. So while balancing K2SO4 we will balance it twice. SO4 is on the right side, we have 2 and 1 3 and 1 4. So 4 times. Now we will balance it. We will take this H2O first 2 times and we will take SO4 जो है वो हम if it is twice, now we have 5 times. This we will take it for twice. Because oxygen is 1 time, we will write it twice. So sulfate for twice, SO4 twice, SO4 1 time, so 5 times. So we will multiply it by 5. And now potassium twice, manganese twice. So sulfur 5 times, 1, 2 and 2, 2, 2, 4, 5. Now oxygen, 2 4s are 8, 2 4s are 8, 8 16, 16 and 4 हो गई 20, 5 2s are 10, 10 और 8 हो गई 18, 18 और 20, hydrogen 4, hydrogen 4. So the reaction is balanced. Number third, it turns yellow color of K2Cr2O7 green. तो ये पोटेशियम डाइक्रोमेट जो है ये इसका कलर जो है it turns not yellow but it is orange color. Orange color of potassium dichromate is turned as green due to the nascent hydrogen released when the moist sulfur dioxide reacts with K2Cr2O7. So sulfur dioxide plus K2Cr2O7, this is in the acidic solution, it forms, this is potassium dichromate, so it turns the orange color of potassium dichromate green due to the formation of, we will write the reaction that K2SO4 plus Cr2SO4 whole thrice plus water. So we will balance it. While balancing, we have to see that the number of the atoms on the left hand side and the right hand side are equal. We have here 3 times sulfur and 1 time sulfur, 4 times. We will multiply, it is 1 time H2SO4, we will multiply it by 3, so that sulfur becomes 4 times. Potassium 2 times, potassium 2 times. Cr, it is 2 times, Cr 2 times. Hydrogen is 2 times, hydrogen 2 times. Now we will take the sulfur separately and oxygen separately. Sulfur 3 times and 1 4, 1 3 1 4. Now oxygen 3 2s are 6, 6 and 7 13, 13 and 4 17. 3 2s are 6, 6 and 7 13 or 4 17. Oxygen 4, 4 and 4 2s are 12 and 4 16, 1 17. Now the reaction is balanced, that we upon the treatment of potassium dichromate, when it reacts with the sulfur dioxide in the acidic solution, it forms K2SO4, Cr2SO4 whole thrice plus water. It is this chromium sulfate which is green. The green color is due to the formation of Cr2SO4 whole thrice. So these are some of the important reducing properties of the sulfur dioxide. Now we have bleaching action. This sulfur dioxide acts as a mild bleaching reagent. It bleaches the green coloring matter due to the liberation of the nascent hydrogen in the moisture. So we will write the reaction when sulfur dioxide reacts with the water, it forms, when it reacts sulfur dioxide with the water, it forms, चूंकि हमें जो है that is the bleaching action दिखानी है, we have shown the nascent hydrogen, it forms H2SO4 plus nascent hydrogen. It is because of this nascent hydrogen that is released by reaction of the sulfur dioxide with the moisture, that with the water, that hydrogen, nascent hydrogen is released, and this due to which it acts as a bleaching reagent. We will balance it twice, H2SO4, H2SO4, 4 आगे, and we have 2 times hydrogen. Now this is colored matter and it reacts with the nascent hydrogen, it forms XH2. This is colorless matter. So it is due to the release of the nascent hydrogen that it acts as a bleaching reagent, colored matter or colorless product भी हम इसको दिखा सकते हैं. So this is how it acts as a bleaching reagent. Now it is some of the important uses of this sulfur dioxide. Number 1, it is used in the manufacture of sulfuric acid uses. It is used in the manufacture of H2SO4 and Na2 sodium bisulfite या calcium or sulfate. Calcium bisulfate, or it is in the manufacture of calcium bisulfate, not bisulfite, bisulfite. These are the important organic compounds used in this sulfuric acid is called the king of the chemicals. It is used as disinfectant to kill the germs, fungi, molds. Number third, it acts as a bleaching reagent and bleaches hair, silk and sugar, wool, fur. Also, it is used in the refining and decoloring cane sugar in the sugar factories, and also the liquid sulfur dioxide is used as a refrigerant, and it is also as an organic solvent, important organic solvent. So these are some of the important uses of this sulfur dioxide. That number one, it is used as manufacture of many acids and many organic compounds, and it also used to kill disinfectant, to kill the germs, molds. It is used next, it is used as in the decolorization of the compounds, as bleaching the different compounds, and in liquid sulfur dioxide जो है it is used in the refrigerant, and it is an important organic solvent to dissolve the different organic or inorganic compounds when it is taken in the liquid form. Thank you.